Hi, Casey Dimon here with the TaxSaleAcademy.com, and in this video we're talking about email marketing for your tax sale business. Now this might seem a little bit advanced for the beginning tax sale investors, but I promise you this is a strategy that you'll want to implement into your tax sale investing business as soon as possible. Now email marketing in of itself you're probably familiar with. I imagine you're on some email list and somebody sends you products or services that you are potentially interested in. Well, put yourself in their shoes, but put yourself in the shoes of a tax sale business owner with some customers or clients potentially interested in purchasing real estate. Have you ever heard me talk about, whether it's here on the TaxSaleAcademy.com or in YouTube, wherever else, about selling properties within hours? Not days, not weeks, not months, but selling those properties within hours. The way I can do this is through email marketing. If you advertise as we teach you in the Academy, you will certainly have a load of inquiries. You're going to get people asking you questions about the property, asking if you have other properties, giving you offers on properties. There's going to be a lot of people that inquire about your advertisements. Now, I will be the first to admit about 80% of these people are nothing but tire kickers. They have no true interest in purchasing those properties. But what you have to do here, you have to take advantage of that other 20% that are truly interested in purchasing properties. Now, of those 20%, it's very likely that they won't want that particular property. So what you're going to do here is you're going to send an email back to them and maybe possibly provide them information and maybe like a PS. Would you mind being on my list of people I contact when I get great deals in this particular area or great deals for this particular property type? So what happens here is you take that 20% and you leverage them into more and more over time. You know, you don't just show them one piece of property. You basically leverage them into a contact database that you can send more properties to over time. You know, maybe you divide these lists down. You know, maybe you have one list for one particular county, another list for another county. You know, maybe you have one list for houses, one list for vacant land. However you want to do it, it's fine with me. Whatever works best in your business and what is convenient with you is absolutely great with me. But I promise you, you'll want to implement this as soon as possible. You know, there's all sorts of services out there to do this. There's Constant Contact, Aweber, MailChimp. There's a lot of great mail services out there, email services that you can subscribe to, and a lot of them are, you know, available at nominal cost. So what I suggest you do is right off the bat start developing this contact database, because you know, once you grow it over time, then you'll have, you know, 2,000, 3,000 people that you can send one property to. Then that's when you sell properties within hours or sometimes within even minutes instead of days or weeks. Now there's one caveat here. I suggest that you only send quality properties. You know, think about it. If you're on an email list for somebody and they say they're going to send you only the best stuff, and you start getting a bunch of junk or a bunch of overpriced properties, the last thing you're going to do is want to open an email from that particular person again. So you're going to delete it, you're going to unsubscribe from the list. So when it comes down to it, start this list right off the bat and only send quality properties at deeply discounted prices. Now inside the TaxSaleAcademy.com, which you can actually access by clicking the blue link right here next to me, I do an entire webinar talking about email marketing for your tax sale business. It's an awesome webinar and it's something that you might consider checking out. So what you can do, again, is click on this blue link right next to me, join the TaxSaleAcademy.com, or at the very least download your free copy of my ebook, The Tax Sale Investing Blueprint, and either one will get you started on your way to having a very successful tax sale investing career. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.